Hi, I'm Lisa Raye, and you're tuned into Baller Alert.
What's up, guys? We are here with the beautiful Lisa Raye. You are partnering with BET Her. This is a beautiful experiment that you guys are working on, talking on mental health. What is the importance of highlighting something like this?
They have given initiative to Black artists that can direct, and the message is mental illness. The message is breast cancer. And the film that I did, The Pink Fight, is breast cancer. And because there's so many myths out there that it confuses you as to what age are you supposed to get a mammogram, and are you supposed to self-examine without going to the doctor, and what if you feel a lump but it's small, is it nothing? There's so much out there to your mind can just lean itself to perception, and we don't want that, because perception does not help you. Actually knowing and feeling and trusting that you need to go to the next step of going to the doctor to get a checkup is what needs to be done. And so we want them to take the initiative to know that it's okay to be able to go, and if you have a history of this, you really should go, but there's no embarrassment there. It's just like getting a checkup on your teeth at the dentist. You know what I mean? If you caring about your body, your temple, you got to care about all parts of that, because all parts work together. So I wanted to be a part of something that I can deliver a message in a way in which I can use my platform.
And I know you have. I know it's a beautiful film that we're going to see. Now, as far as working with Tressa and Megan and Tashina, how has that experience been for you?
I love to see Black women that are doing it, because they become the example and the staple of what we can. When you're able to see it, you're able to relate. And when you're able to relate, you see yourself in that situation and go, well, wait a minute, if they can and she did, then maybe, just maybe, I might be able to too. And that's what we want to give hope. We want to give hope to everybody, to let them know that you may not want to be an actor. You may not want to be a grip and behind the camera and doing anything, but you can be a producer. There's room for you, because there's a team in all of this, because it doesn't just take one person, it takes everybody. And so when you understand the business model behind businesswoman and businessman, you know what I mean? You know that the business is serious, you know what I mean? And you got to be about your business. And so relationships for me is business as well. You know what I mean? You got to be able to connect the dots and be able to feel the room and read the room and be about the room and work the room. And if you don't know how to work the room, then just observe the room. You know what I mean? And look and see what it is, and see what the next person is doing, and see who it is that excites you that's in that room, and say, my, I want to go talk to that person. Excuse me, let me go right now. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to capitalize.
Now that's a message for everybody in the networking world. That was good. Relationships are very important.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to relationships, it also kind of segues into your mental space and how you are receiving people and how people are receiving you. Mm-hmm. What is something that you're doing to maintain like a solid mental space, a healthy one?
This is true, because I have been really working dynamically this year. I've been everywhere. And so when you have so many characters in your head, and we already play pretend, and then we play the game of life as well, but you got to have that me space. And you have to be selfish enough to say, I need quality time for me to recharge, because you got to be able to plug into something and somebody that can recharge you, and you have to know what that is. And for me, it's just looking at water. Water does it for me. When I have a pretty beach scenery, I'm able to just look at. I like Mother Nature. I like outside, outdoors. And so that works for me. I'm a pampering kind of girl. My life is good. My life is special. My life is a blessing, and so I look at that, though, as work as well, because that is my job. But on the outside of that wonderful life that I live, I have to have that space carved out for me to be able to say, you know what, I need downtime and still time to be able to think and to meditate, and I do a lot of that.
It's Juneteenth is coming up. This is the second time it's a federal holiday.
Yes.
What does this mean for us and our people?
At first, I was a little confused about it, because I was like, what do you mean no more 4th of July? But that's what we were taught, you know what I mean? And so Juneteenth is going to take a little minute for me to, come around with it. It's like, oh, yeah, that's right, another holiday, but it's our holiday. It is our for real holiday. And so now we just need to embrace that because it is part of our history of being able to pass it down so they'll know what it means and how we are celebrating each other. So that's what it's going to mean for me.
Absolutely. Last question. Tell me you're black without telling me you're black.
Wow. Okay. Tell me you're black without telling me you're black. I'm black because it's in my voice.
Thank you so much.